Well, today is the big day, and this is my first vlog, but it's also the day that I've been telling you guys about in my videos. I'm going on the big road trip today. As always, I'm running several hours late. I'm stopping at Target right now to get a couple last minute things, got to get gas, and then I'm getting on the road. I'll record anything interesting that happens along the way, but if you guys are here for my genealogy videos, you're going to love this. Alright guys, I'm out of Target now, and I got a couple of these. I'm not usually a very crafty person, but I've been feeling it recently with this family history thing, so that's what I'm gonna make some stuff out of today. You'll see that later. I hope you guys can use the idea too, because it's actually really good. Alright guys, so we are finally back on the road, and we are headed right into downtown Columbus. I live on the west side, so we gotta go through town. It is about a 2.5 hour drive down home where I'm meeting my cousin Rhonda and maybe my cousin Becky. We haven't quite heard from her here for a little bit, but the next thing you guys should see is the very start of our awesome road trip we're taking today. And look at that skyline. Holy crap. Anyway guys, see you in a few. We're almost there, and I am home. Country road. I am actually pretty excited to be back in my hometown, and we are actually right here coming up on the exit where I'm going to meet Rhonda, and you guys will meet her just here in a few minutes. Guys, well, we're here. I guess Rhonda's staying with a cousin of ours here in town, so let's go meet her. Alright guys, so here we are in the neighborhood of my great-grandfather. That was his house, and got my cousin Rhonda here in the car. We're just going around. This is the second place we've stopped. I'm sure you guys don't care to see all of them, but this is the neighborhood my great-grandfather lived in. And my other cousin, who we'll see tomorrow, her mom was raised in that house back there. So I will see you guys at the next stop. This is where my grandfather and my great-grandfather worked. And as you look down the street here around the corner, you see the elementary school that I went to, my dad went to, and his parents went to. It's random turkeys on the side of the road. Typical West Virginia. And this is where my great-grandfather's first wife was buried. I'm assuming this is the church that they attended. Stairs are still here. Right ahead of us here is where the church was. Nothing there now, just the driveway. Sign there. And you can see the cemetery up there on the hill. Well, it has been an absolutely hell of a long day so far, and I've got an even longer one tomorrow. This is one of the brand new hotels in town. There's a few brand new ones, and doesn't seem like anything's in focus for you guys. Guess it's not gonna do that. Anyway, there you go. Just got in the room and got everything set up. Looks like I'm going to be crashing here for the night. It's actually a pretty sweet hotel room, and because I'm in West Virginia, everything is super cheap. This is like a $200-300 a night hotel room. It's $74 here. So anyway guys, I've got stuff to do for work tonight. I've got stuff to do for my channel, and I'm going on just a really long, exhausting road trip tomorrow. But the good news is that my cousin Becky, we ran into her at work, and she is coming, and she's bringing her son Franklin. So hopefully we're gonna have I don't know, a good time tomorrow. It's going to be exhausting, but it's going to be a good time. Hope it's interesting for you guys. I got a ton of stuff done for Find a Grave today, and hopefully that stuff's going to be uploaded here within, I don't know, the next, like, I don't know, next day or so. So hopefully this is all good after I get it all spliced together, but for now, I am out, guys. I'm going to go smash some food and get some sleep, and we will start bright and early tomorrow. Day 2, morning in the mountains, all that fog. We are on our way to pick up Rhonda for the day, swing by to pick up Becky after that, and then we will be headed north up the river.
All right, here we are in New Martinsville, West Virginia. You can see the mountains of Ohio in the background. Mountains of West Virginia back here. Here with my cousins, and we're about to check out my great-great-great-grandfather's grave. And these are all relatives here. There's like 24 plots that we own here, but this is my great-great-great-grandfather, Alexander Mack Goudy. This is the Fairview Cemetery. It's about 5 miles from where we just were in Proctor, but it took us 22 minutes to drive here to get to the top of the mountain. This is the old church steps and the bell. And it's like literally right behind somebody's house. We had to drive up their driveway and through their yard to get here. Wetzel County Courthouse. Here in downtown New Martinsville, about to go to Quinette's. Quinette's is right there. It's a really amazing buffet. Everything's homemade. Here we are going to Quinette's. And here we are on the farm of Robert Goudy, my 5th great-grandfather, who got this land granted to him by John Quincy Adams in 1826. And immediately adjacent to this little road that we're standing on here, over in that general area, is the second land grant the family got. John's son got it in 1834. He'd moved here from Pennsylvania after his dad. And we're just walking up. It looks like there's a small clearing up here. We're walking up to this area, and we're actually going to be taking a souvenir. So I've got this with me, and I think this is cool because we don't have a whole lot of remnants of our family and exactly where they came from. So at least this way, we're able to take a piece of it home with us. And here we are at the Goudy Church of Christ near Woodsfield, and you can see the cemetery in the back. This is where my dad and Becky's mom had a picture taken in the 1970s on the front stairs here. This church was donated technically for $1 by my great-great-great-great-grandfather, and it's still active. And here we are, middle of nowhere, Monroe County, Ohio. And over here, woods. And this is the Bracy Church, founded in 1853. And behind it is the cemetery. And at the top of the hill is the grave of Martha Vaughn, consort of Alex Goudy. She died somewhere between 1851 and 1858. And she is buried here on this hillside. She was one that I was so happy to find, that somebody had made a find a grave profile for. And if you can see them, I don't know if you can in the video, but there are these tiny little plastic crosses. They were not here last year when I was here, and it looks like they have either done a GPR survey or they have gone in and mapped out all of their unmarked graves. So I think everybody's watching for the genealogy aspect of this video. I think that is pretty cool. And this is what happens in Ohio. Here we are at the Pennsylvania Rest Area Welcome Center. We are just a few miles actually from where the Goudys lived in Pennsylvania. We're actually pretty close, so we're going to be trying to find our way over there. Just across those hills there somewhere, and we'll be over in the cemetery here in a few minutes, hopefully before it gets dark. Okay, we are finally here. Luckily there's a little bit of light. This is West Middletown, Pennsylvania. We're about 25 miles southwest of Pittsburgh right now. We got here literally right what you see is all of the daylight that is remaining, that little bit. And we are now at the cemetery, about to go see Ruth's grave. Ruth was my great-great-great-great-grandmother. Okay guys, we are here in pretty much zero light for this video. You literally can't see anything, but I'm going to point it up so you can see the skyline here to show that I am actually videoing something. Down below here is the grave of my great-great-great-great-grandmother, and I am finally here with the rest of the family, showing everybody else where she is. I'm going to cut this short since you can't actually see anything of her stone, but if you want to look up Ruth Goudy in West Middletown, PA, you can see a picture online of what her stone looks like.
Guys, it is almost 1:30 in the morning. I'm finally headed home. Still in the Mid-Ohio Valley. I've got like, I don't know, 100, 150, 200 miles left to drive. I'm completely exhausted. I just loaded up on caffeine, but it has been a hell of a day. I've driven something like, when I'm done with this, about 800, 900 miles in 2 days, and made a lot of progress on genealogy, swapping pictures, hopefully making sure other people know where these places are so it's not lost if something happens to me, and hopefully instilling in my little cousin who's in kindergarten the love of history, and hopefully in 20 years he'll remember that some people took him out to this place, just like Becky, my cousin that was with me today, and I remember her mom taking us out to some cemetery 20 years ago. Sorry about that, I'm getting attacked by a mosquito while I drive. Anyway, guys, like I've said, I am exhausted, and I hope you guys like this. I'm not much for doing vlogs really, but hopefully you guys out there that are here for the genealogy type stuff really like this, and who knows, if it's popular, maybe I'll do something more like this in the future. But I just thought I'd share this with you guys. It's exciting for me, and I hope maybe you guys can have some adventures like this someday with your family too. Genealogy doesn't have to be boring, and you can go out and be active and crawl through the woods and have fun.